everybody. So today we're going to talk about whether publishing on Medium is better than publishing on your own site. So there's been a bit of talk lately around the internet and the interwebs, talk of some businesses moving away from content created on their own turf, so to say, and focusing on borrowed territory, such as Medium or LinkedIn. And this has raised quite a few questions in content circles, whether which one is better. Would you switch to Medium, or are you better off sticking to your WordPress blog? So let's explore. First, let us explore what Medium actually is. Medium is a pretty popular online publishing platform where you can actually write and publish on the Medium domain itself and its property. But when you publish there, you don't get the traffic to your own website, and you don't get any direct benefit in terms of links and offsite signals to your site. So Medium has a large network, and you may be able to get a lot more eyeballs on your content or stories that you publish over there, than if you were to publish on your own small blog. But again, you don't get the direct links and offsite signals to your own site. On the other hand, with WordPress, and to clarify, when we say WordPress, we're talking about using the actual WordPress software on your own hosted domain, not the blogging site wordpress.com. So we quite like WordPress as a software because it's relatively easy to use, and there's a lot of additional applications which you can run along with it. So there's like e-commerce software, and there's several integrations with various marketing tools that you can use on WordPress. And one of the most important reasons that we like running WordPress blogs is that your content creation acts to provide SEO to your business website and then drive traffic directly to your online place of business. So when you get the traffic directly to the site, you get the opportunity to convert it into email subscribers. And by doing this, you can build your email list, which every business online should be doing right now, and even we try to do it through our newsletters. And then you have a prime asset for directly contacting people, helping them to get to know you better, and hopefully even leading them to becoming a customer of yours. So your website blog acts as a touch point for your brand, which gets visitors closer to using your products and services. So in short, you want people to be coming directly to your own site. And another reason why we prefer WordPress over Medium is because it gives you your own real estate, so to say. So this is a point which we feel it's really important, because if you're investing time and money into creating high quality content, you should want to maintain control of it and ensure that it's actually working in the interests of your own business. So this was actually pointed out in 2013 while Medium was still growing its platform, and it hasn't changed that much since then. So if you want to invest resources into producing content just for Medium, you're effectively building your house on someone else's property, because Medium isn't actually yours. And you probably shouldn't invest in producing content which will exclusively live on Medium or any other social network for that matter, whether it's LinkedIn or even Facebook or whatever it is, because you won't own that content. So if, for example, a few years ago there was MySpace, I'm pretty sure everybody remembers MySpace, right? And if Medium goes the way of MySpace and a few years from now their algorithm changes or they don't exist, then what's going to happen to your content? It's just going to disappear along with that site. And so you need to make sure that you are in control of your content no matter where you're posting it. So there was another example like the MySpace example I just gave, where there was a blogging platform that suddenly went down and it took all the posts of users with it. So this blogging platform was called Posterous. I hope I'm saying that right. So they lost 15 million blogs with 63 million pages when it closed up shop. And although no one is saying that Medium is also going to close up shop, because it's still pretty popular and very successful, there's always that element of uncertainty when you don't have control over the destiny of the platform you're using. So at the very least, your content investment is going into your WordPress blog, you do control what happens to it. So why hand all the hard work you've done for your SEO and your creativity and content assets all over to Medium? So on the other hand, there are a few benefits, which is like quite a huge amount of benefits if you actually look at it for publishing on Medium. And there's no question that since it first started out in 2012, Medium has become a content behemoth of such. They don't disclose exact numbers of the active users and daily posts, but their site roughly averages around 25 to 30 million monthly visitors, and they've raised like over $80 million in funding. They have a lot of employees, and they're not looking like a platform that is likely to crumble anytime soon. But again, there's that element of uncertainty. So apart from the large number of visitors, one of the biggest brags Medium has is that they've set out to create something that's easy to use and that's actually visually appealing to the reader. You feel like you're on another social media site of such, like the content is that easy to digest. So Medium is great for providing a platform that's simple to use while producing a highly engaging visual experience, and this is achieved with a combination of coding and plugins that you can do on WordPress too, but it's a lot more work for the user to do it. So another good point that Medium has over WordPress is that you can get your content seen. With so much traffic coming into the site, Medium presents the opportunity for writers and creatives to get their content seen by a broad audience, but you're also competing with a large unknown but large number of other content creators on there. So Medium doesn't usually, it bucks the usual norms of seeing content in reverse chronological order by pushing the most popular content to the top, which means that the better quality articles should be pushed to the top. But those who often have larger social influencers also tend to be at an added advantage. So users can actually choose to follow you and receive push notifications when you put out new content. But there's a lot of success stories that started on Medium. There's this one lady called Kira Hug, and she started off by writing copy on Medium, and she's now reporting that it's actually generating a lot of work, and she has a pipeline of open clients that actually come to her through her content on Medium. So it does work well if you're creating appealing content for which you're getting recognized for. In terms of whether you could choose one over the other, you shouldn't exclusively go on one or the other, but you can use Medium strategically. By this, what I mean is that businesses do both, but if you're concerned about, the extra time you're investing into putting content on Medium, putting content on WordPress, you can use Medium to strategically place the best performing articles from your blog. So this actually gives you more exposure on Medium while retaining the benefits of having the content asset that lives on your own domain. So in the Medium version, you can add a sentence on the top or at the end, and it can say that this article was originally published on, and then you insert the name of your blog or you put the link or whatever along with any call to action. So if the user is actually genuinely interested, they can click the link and explore further. So for final thoughts, we can conclude that it's not really one over the other, that businesses shouldn't be too hasty to lose the added advantages both platforms have, but they shouldn't ignore the fact that having content on their own real estate is pretty advantageous to them, because in the end, SEO and email signups help drive business. And if you're so big and well established that you don't need to rely on content marketing to help people find you, then Medium might be the best option because it's low maintenance and appealing for readers. But otherwise, for anyone else who needs to continue building exposure, seeing Medium as a strategic partner is a wise idea, and it takes the best of your blog content out, which you can republish on Medium and reap the benefits of added exposure.